Good morning! Hey, it's me, Jake Hernandez, and welcome to another episode of Jake's Bounty. That's right, it's Unfamiliar Friday. Today's date is July the 29th, 2022. Let's go and get things started. Alright, I don't know why I said June, I almost said January. Oh, anyway, it is Friday, Unfamiliar Friday for you guys. Talk about the band Manila Road. But before we do that, let's go ahead and talk about today. And the music that we heard was, in fact, from Instruments of Murder. And that was So Now What from their album Live in Panama City. And we'll pick that up at fornicateyourselfrecords.com right now. All right. Also, we have Dog Training for Dummies. Type in the word dummy, you get that book for just $5.99. And we still have the retro book over here as puzzles, games, and a whole bunch of other stuff for the 70s and 80s. All right, so type in the word retro, and you also get that for $5.99 with retro, and you go to Jake's Bounty. Yes, it is twice. All right, let's go ahead and get into the news. All right, Fresno father son plead not guilty to murdering own family member, 40-year-old Gerardo Zoraita and 19-year-old Labardo Zoraita pleaded not guilty to the murder of two people less than 3 weeks ago in central Fresno, one of them being Stacy Zoraita, sister of Labardo and daughter of Gerardo, and the boyfriend Raul Jose Roberto, age 25, was killed, as well as Stacy. All right. Oak fire reaches to 42% containment and increases to acre burn. 19,194 acres have been burned. Okay. Fresno County Church minister arrested for alleged sex act with a child crime. 64-year-old Bernardo Villalobos, owner of Leodobro de Jesus Christian Church in Delray, California. I guess he's a registered sex predator, and they are saying he had lewd and lascivious acts with a child under 14. His bail is at $40,000, and anyone with info, please call Crime Stoppers. So it didn't shit on monkeypox as Fresno case. In Fresno County, now there are 3 cases. There have been given 20 doses of monkeypox vaccine. Now it's been up to 55. And it is like flu, low energy, body aches, but then you have sore and rashes. And it also spreads through fluids and scars and rashes and sores, obviously. All right, here's the last bit of news. At least 16 people are dead in flooding in Kentucky. Heavy rain caused this Wednesday and Thursday, and a whole bunch of roads and bridges were washed out, and more deaths are likely to be announced, unfortunately. All right. Well, man, I did want to say thank you for all the views and subscribes. Still got the same amount of subscribers, but do have more views on the PetSmart TikTok video. So hopefully I'll be putting out another TikTok video today if all goes well. And let's see what I got for you on the whole Unfamiliar Friday side of things. Alright, let me see if I can load up the band Manila Road. Tell you a little about them. Okay. They were an American heavy metal band from Wichita, Kansas, founded by Mark the Shark Shelton, vocals and guitar, and Scott Scooter Park, bass and guitar. Beginning in 1977, the early years of Manila were spent playing mostly progressive rock and space rock, but eventually became noticeable heavier with time. The band's later heavy metal sound became more and more apparent with the release of 1982 albums Metal. Achieving moderate success in the mid-80s with several well-received releases such as Crystal Logic in 83, Open the Gates in 85, and Deluge 86. The band became known for the nasal voice of vocalist Mark Shelton and his eclectic style of songwriting, with many of his compositions taking place in fantastical universe combinations, elements of ancient mythologies and popular cultural mythos such as Robert E. Howard's Conan and H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu. After a major breakup in 1992, the band was reformed by Shelton in the mid-90s, although with co-founder Scott Park and a record label, without co-founder Scott Park and a record label. The following years for Mineral Road were spent mostly taking gigs at underground Western shows without the release of any new material. Seemingly forgotten, Mineral Road was rediscovered by the metal scene after performing at the Bangerhead Festival in 2000. This resulted in them signing a new record deal and releasing a new album in 2001, Atlantis Rising, and then another one in 2002 entitled Spiral Castle. The second era of Manila Road will continue until the death of founder Mark Shelton, who died in 2018, of the founder of the band, who played in an outdoor festival in Germany. And then we go, I guess that's pretty much it right there. If I didn't happen to mention, unfortunately, Mark the Shark Shelton, unfortunately, would pass away in 2018. Yeah. All right, but you can go pick up any of their mini records at mini record studios and record stores, and any music media platform, be it Spotify, YouTube, or Pandora. All right. I'm going to go ahead and tell you one more time about the movie of the week over here at Ray's Video. Pain and Gain, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Mark Wahlberg, Anthony Mackie, and Tony Shalhoub. That's right, Tony Shalhoub from Monk. As well as Ed Harris, that's right. Pain and Gain. It's a 7-day rental over here at Ray's Video. Go ahead and get it right now. All right. Well, I did get some cans, and I got a lot of bottles that I have to empty out. Some cigarettes, a little bit of beer in them and stuff. So I did get a Miller High Life, as well as I did get a Coca-Cola bottle, big Pepsi 2-liter, as well as got a bunch of Dos Equis bottles. Those are ones of the cigarette and the beer and out to empty out. And then I did get an Arizona Watermelonade, one of those big old funky ones, all right? So did I find anything on my excursion today? No, unfortunately not, unless I could have brought back that hose, but I don't know if it works. I know I need a new hose in the front yard, but don't know if this hose that I saw has a bunch of holes in it, or it's just dry and cracked out from the sun. I mean, why would someone just leave a good hose in the middle of a field now? Well, I'll check it out later. Good news, my mom's car, it's supposedly fixed, and it was just a gasket on the radiator, so it's a couple $100, at least that's what she hopes. And so it's supposed to be in good working order. The mechanic drove it, so fingers crossed that everything goes well and the price isn't too high. And so that's pretty much all I gotta say. Let me see if I can find something, retro games and trivia puzzles for you guys. Let me see real quick. Alright, no, you guys already knew that one. What's Mr. Belvedere's full name? Is it A, Leon Atticus, B, Leroy Achilles, C, Len Allister, or D, Len Aloysius? I'm going to say C, Len Allister. And the answer is D. Len Aloysius Belvedere was first introduced on screen in the 1948 film Sitting Pretty, where he was played by Clifton Webb. He was not a best actor in the role. Wow. Guess I didn't know everything about Mr. Belvedere. Alright, well, you can get this Retro Games Trivia Challenges over here, 70s and 80s. Type in the word retro with Jake's Bounty, $5.99. Also the Dog Training for Dummies. When you type in the word dummy, you get it for $5.99. And hey, I'm gonna hopefully be giving you guys another TikTok video today. And I did beat Call of Duty Frontline Finest Hours, so I know I'll have that loaded up today. Showed you a losing video, but today I'll have the winning video up to you guys. And tell you about Monday. We'll be having history, what happened this day in history, and we'll also be having the news, my bounty, and so much more. And right now, here is Instruments of Worder. Here's Instruments of Murder with their song So Now What off of their live album, which is live in Panama City, and you can go pick that up at fornicateyourselfrecords.com. Here they are right now. So Now What. I'll see you guys on Monday. You guys be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. See ya. Jake's Down is filmed at Fornicate Yourself Records Production 2022 film. Follow his Facebook, his channel, his website, leave a like in the comments. Always, please subscribe.